let's get into the Joomla administration interface, in which we will be able to install and configure the new CanDAM Fotoweb 8 module for Joomla. First we enter our user ID and password and we sign on. The Joomla 3x administration module is the backend interface for Joomla. We will select the extensions menu, and click Manage to get to the extensions administration menu. Select the Upload Package File tab, and then click the Choose File option to select the components to be installed. The CanDAM components for Joomla include up to 3 zip files. For the module, we will need to install first the CanDAM Fotoweb v1 zip file. This component is required both for the module and the plugin to enable cross-domain calls, if your photo website is located on a different server than your website. You will get a completion message, and you may double-check the proper installation of the component by clicking on the Components menu, and selecting the CanDAM Fotoweb entry. You will now see the description for the component. There is no other operation required. To install the module, we'll go back to the Extensions menu, Manage option, and click the Choose File option again, to select the module this time called Metadata Archive Zip. Click the Upload and Install button again, and this time, along with the completion message, you get a detailed description of the module functions, and of its prerequisites. Apart from the necessary Fotoweb licenses, the module requires 2 additional free components which you can download by following the links on the description of the module. The first one is the Arrow Fancy Box plugin, which allows to view the larger previews of images and documents in a pop-up window. The second one is the free Joomla Works All Videos plugin, which allows to play MP4 videos from the Fotoweb video proxy files, produced by the Audio and Video Encoding module. In the Modules option of the Extensions menu, we now see a list of all the modules installed. You may select a position in your Joomla template, at which you want your new Fotoweb 8 module to appear. Here you can see that we already have 4 instances of this module, 2 French ones, and 2 English ones, at the same template position. Each of these modules has a different configuration. Right after the first installation though, you will need to click the New button in the Modules menu to add your new CanDAM Fotoweb 8 module and configure it. Select the module type in the list, and click it. You will now see the module parameters, which will allow you to configure the module to your liking. Let's just look at our existing configurations here, to review 2 of the most common usage scenarios for the module. The first type of configuration aims at displaying a controlled list of limited digital assets to an audience, without any possibility for the user to search. We just present a limited number of assets from all digital collections and allow users to browse them. After we enter the Fotoweb site address in the first box, we set a subtitle to be displayed, and then we choose to hide the search pane from the user, and limit both the Fotoweb archives access to just one, and we also enter a filter criteria to display just the assets we want. Here we will only show the assets which metadata field 610 is equal to public, and field 611 is equal to production, but we will also filter with an additional query, Q, equal to presentation and introduction in Fotoweb 8. This will filter our assets correspondingly and only show the matching ones to the users. The Menu Assignment tab, which is standard for any Joomla module, allows you to specify on which pages you want a module to be displayed. Here, we will just make it appear on the home page. The Metadata tab is specific to the CanDAM module. It will allow you to specify which Fotoweb metadata field numbers you want to include on the preview page and on the grid page. You may also enter a custom description for each field, and indicate if it is to be displayed on the grid page, the preview page, or both pages. The second type of configuration allows the display of a searchable list of archives to the user. For enabling this type of scenario, you will need to check the box that allows the search pane to be displayed. You may still restrict the list of available archives, or apply a custom filter to what is being displayed. Let's look now at how these 2 modules appear at the expected position of our template in our website. Let's navigate at the bottom of our page, where we will first see the restricted module, which displays only 3 assets, corresponding to our restriction filter. Below and on the same page, we will find the second module with its search pane, and a list of archives. Users may search the second module, but can only browse the first module items.